Back in the leagues, baby. No warm-up game today. We just coming straight in. Get this shit rolled up real quick. My opponent is ready.
Some of the varietals that you guys grow that are just like, man, super vigorous, super fast, grow super fast.
Yeah, we've been trying a lot of stuff. Right now we're
Got
kind
some
of tapping
gelato
with
G
Seed
and
Junkie. We've
blueberry
been getting
about
a
to
lot of
go
their
up in the
genetics.
air.
It seems like everything that they have is pretty fire. We're growing right now. We have a Cushion and Skittles. It's kind of one of our favorites that we're kind of running a lot. From Headwaters, we grow a Papaya Punch, which is a really great fast strain. It's really fruity. It's a really good one for making concentrates and
Told
stuff like
homeboy
that.
I was gonna roll something up real
Pleasure to meet
quick.
you, and it's time for me to hit the veg up, I think.
For sure, yeah.
I feel like it's probably been taking long.
Hi, my name is Tristan with Glasshouse Farms. I'm here today to talk about one of my favorite strains, which is Lilac Diesel. Flavor profile is very unique and interesting. The lineage of it, NYC cherry pie, Pacific glue with forbidden fruit. Really, all those three come together to form such a unique profile. Has hints of pine as well as that brightness with the terpenoline. Makes for a very energetic daytime smoke. Very useful for both having a conversation, going out at night, or just getting some house cleaning done around the house.
So I'm here with Kirk, and I heard you go by Kuko.
Yeah,
What's that all about?
I used to grow tomatoes in a greenhouse. A lot of the workers are on the high scissor lifts. When I was younger, running around the greenhouse, kind of looked like a cockroach, a cucaracha. But I'm a bug guy. I don't mind being called a cockroach. It's hard to kill a cockroach.
Damn. Okay, right on. Well, maybe you can teach us about how you guys keep all the plants healthy here, and they don't all get eaten up by mold, pathogens, insects, things of that sort.
Yeah, we try to stick to what IPM should be and not just spraying organic stuff and releasing bugs. It's a whole process of doing things that always starts with cleanliness and your cultural practices. You move to your biologicals, and if you have to use chemistry, you use chemistry at the back end.
Alright.
So how did you even learn about
We got it all rolled up, baby.
cultivation?
Fuck, I need something to drink.
It's a Cal Pomona. I got a 43. In every operation I've ever used, from ornamentals to veggies to cannabis, it's always been Sanity. It's safe when everybody is trained on it. It's easy to use, and it does a good job. Everybody I know that does this commercially of any
Alright,
crop
let's get this training in.
one way or another. When we get an empty bay after we pull all of our crop out, harvest it and everything, we're gonna go in, we're gonna scrub the ground really good with a pressure wash. We'll use our foamer with some Sanidate and biofoamer in it and really coat the bay. And I want that foam to really sit for about a half hour before it actually moves. And that way when it actually starts moving, it's gonna roll because it's the foam and actually get more and more contact time.
What about root zone stuff? Do you
I'm
guys
gonna have
do
to
any
skip
root
that
zone?
because cuz ready.
Terra Grow is definitely a mainstay for us. Terra Grow is something I've always used. It doesn't matter if it's tomatoes or cukes or whatever. It just is a safety net for your zone. Before that, tomatoes and cukes, everybody worried about Pythium and Phytophthora, and now nobody really worries about it. But with cocoa and Terra Grow, and I
Let's
feel
hope we
pretty
can get
safe
this
with this
dub, fellas.
Even though people can't go around to every single plant here, do you guys have people that walk around the greenhouse and they determine scout for bugs or just any problems, viruses, things like that?
100%. There's definitely have our map. Our scouts check every week. They coordinate with the sprayers, with the appliers of the beneficials and stuff like that. But that's probably my most valuable tool is my scouts. It takes a long time to train a good one. To be able to look out on this crop and tell if you have HLV. You can tell if you have an aphid.
Yeah,
I ain't even hit that
those
goddamn
scouters
button.
are like infantrymen on the front lines. They're like, Kirk, coming in. We got an intruder. Grenade it. That son of a bitch is down. So Kirk, I mean, how the hell do you
Plays up, coach.
You have to wear full Tyvek suits and full mask, respirators. It's tough. So anytime we can get away from wandering, it's what we want to do. That's why we've been going more towards the fogger, where you pretty much get to stand in the center aisle if you're even in the house, which the NutriFog, you don't have to be in the house. Other ones are old plastic tin and smoke long. You have to be in the house, and it's pretty gnarly. It's loud. You have to wear earmuffs.
Sounds like a turret, like World War I turret.
It's exactly like it. More like they're bazooka or something. Like mounted bazooka. Yeah, they're gnarly. These things look like an Xbox, and you can click it when you're at home or wherever when people are out of the house. It's super safe and easy. So if I can just load up something and not have somebody in a greenhouse for 8 hours, it's a huge bonus for us. Plus, the application is a very good application. It's a very thin application. And the temperature in the NutriFog also runs a lot lower than a lot of the other foggers out there.
Well, Kirk, this is a beautiful greenhouse. You want to show me some plants?
Sure.
I'm Jason. I'm the new IPA manager for Glasshouse Farms. I've been in cannabis for roughly.
What colors you wearing, my dude?
I got into cannabis mainly because I had some family members die of cancer, and I know that they have used cannabis for treating their illnesses. So I've always been a big advocate of self-treatment with cannabis rather than the pharmaceutical way. I have a lot of experience with pesticides.
What was that you wearing the dark? You wearing blue?
Hydroponic source. When I came here to Glasshouse, I was excited to know that they use the BioSafe Systems products. They're a small family-owned company. When they come out, they give us all the products we need. They answer all the questions. They're very informative. BioSafe Systems ordering has always been very easy. It's been quick. They're U.S.-based. We usually get our order in 2 to 3 days. BioSafe Systems is very clean and safe use, which is great.
All right, let's go, fellas.
So they don't have to worry about getting injured when using the product or in the proper people. I would recommend every farm to use BioSafe Systems product for sanitizing and all their other health products.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the LA Chargers.
Gotta make it count.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Oh shit, is my dude injured? I'm ready to play, boy. I'm ready, cuz.
All you have to do is lift the handle. It'll allow your cable to go
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Chargers very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They run with a rookie from K-State, Deuce Vaughn. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. And the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Herbert just beat the play clock. He'll get this to Eckler. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Chargers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
After the run, now Herbert to throw.
And
his throw here's incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Are you kidding me?
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Herbert now. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Oh, I dropped the blunt.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go.
Hold on, baby. Wait a minute, baby.
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
Oh,
and
shit.
About 3 up close to the 35. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
That was a messed up one. That was a messed up one. Let me see.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott.
Good hit. Good hit.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. And the rookie Darius Davis deep for the Chargers. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for you. Obviously, your body will get a chance to heal that, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
There's the needle on that.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now the 7-year veteran, Austin Eckler. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. Austin Eckler with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Vaughn on 1st and 10. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 18. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. throwing. Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Here's Herbert now on second down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's second and 10. Here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To the air again, Herbert. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Second and 10. Herbert running left off the option. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We got this. Everything you got. Go, baby.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And this one is right through. And the lead is down to 1 now, 14-13. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. Prescott on first down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this 2nd half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Allen, the man in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. On second down, Eckler. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Tough spot here, third down and 11. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. He'll get 7 yards there on the keeper, but still fourth down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and they have regained the lead. They didn't get a touchdown here in the opening round of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here's Jones again on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running to the right, this is Vaughn. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the
Good D. Good D.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain of 31 on third down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go back to the ground with Jones.
Good tackle, good tackle.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
The Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try
Wow,
to finish off
he
this
was
drive
lucky
with
on
6
that one.
points. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Jones is going backwards here.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Him all the way back at the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The trade to Los Angeles didn't phase Mack, who had 8 sacks and made his 7th Pro Bowl in his first year back on the West Coast. He remains a productive player off the edge as he approaches 100 career sacks in the NFL.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick.
Up.
Big spot, and he delivers.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Caught by Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Herbert on first down now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Left side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
On your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now Williams. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
3rd down and goal coming up here. From the 10, this is 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they were just hoping for something to go their way. A tip ball, a penalty, anything to get them within shouting distance of field goal range. But now, with the clock where it is, this is going to take something close to a miracle to pull this one out.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
One last shot now for Prescott.
Good game.
Complete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So, for the Chargers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Damn. Now we got a body. All right, fellas, we'll bounce back. It's all good.
Right, yeah, one of the many weird things we do in Iceland. Nice. Well, it's good to see you again. Last time I saw you,